The man fired a shot into the sky. The deafening blast sent the sheep scattering, all except for one, which stood perfectly still. Seeing her husband raise his gun again, the woman quickly drew an axe, desperately pleading with him not to shoot. She knew that firing the gun wouldn't kill the demon, it would only fully unleash it. However, the goat provocatively pushed its head against the gun's muzzle. Unable to endure it any longer, the husband decisively pulled the trigger. The very next second, his wife, possessed by the demon, aimed the axe at herself. Pedro, realizing the danger from the demon, wanted to take his ex-wife and children to leave. However, his ex-wife had already started a new family and had no intention of going with him. As they argued, an unexpected event occurred. Their dog, possessed by the demon, began attacking the little girl. The young boy quickly cried out for the adult's help, but the crazed dog snatched the little girl and bolted from the room. His ex-wife's current husband immediately gave chase, while Pedro, from behind, frantically yelled for him not to shoot. But in that moment, the husband's concern for such warnings was non-existent. With a sharp gunshot, Pedro's worst fear was realized. Recognizing that there was no turning back, Pedro could only turn and try to get his ex-wife and their children to safety. But just as he reached his doorstep, he discovered that the girl had returned to her mother, completely unharmed. His ex-wife was overjoyed, but she didn't realize the girl quietly whispered to her, "Daddy's going to kill you." This chilling remark made Pedro acutely aware that something was terribly wrong. He quickly pulled his two sons and prepared to flee. However, just as he was driving his car out, his ex-wife's current husband's car came roaring past him. Then, with a loud crash, as the current husband, who was barely alive inside the car, struggled to lift his head, he witnessed an even more terrifying scene.